Hi, I wanted to take this opportunity to really talk about willingness and agency. These are important keys in engagement, and it's important that we really understand them as teachers. So willingness and engagement are twins, and they balance each other out like a teeter-totter, like this visual that we see, right? Without one, you can't have the other. It's important to see within the triangle that holds up that balancing is about curiosity, possibilities, and positivity. It's about engaging the learner in curiosity and opening up their mind to the idea of possibilities. And we come through that with that positive lens. We've talked a lot about growth mindset, about strength-based learning, right? That's that positive perspective that we're coming through this lens with, exploring and really engaging, and we engage through this idea of willingness. You see, that's engagement, because with engagement comes willingness, and with willingness comes engagement. You can't have one without the other. This is how we get happy learners, right? So when we start to see this visual and bring this into our mind, it begins to change how we look at things. Because the other important part of all of it is that little word in the middle, that agency. This is about I can have an impact. I can create change, right? It's the I can learn, and I can create my own learning experience. I'm in charge of my learning, right? These are the first foundational important skills of what we understand as student-led learning. But we can't get there unless kids are standing in that I can space. By the way, teachers also need to be standing in that I can space. So engagement is the magic of how the brain works. It's about getting learners to the table as willing, right? And then with that willingness, we engage them, and then we get stick. Stick is that applicability of the content beyond the learning experience. It's important from preschoolers to adults because without engagement, nothing happens, right? How can it? Engagement and willingness are our keys to successful learning. And it doesn't happen with sit and get, where I'm standing here and just delivering to students, not really engaging them. It doesn't happen with stand and deliver. I have now presented it to you, so you now will learn, right? And it's not sage on the stage. I'm the teacher, you're the learner. You have to come to me through the lens that I teach. We actually have to engage students through their learning styles, through their best foot forward in terms of their strengths. We learned that in our strengths-based conversation. So we see engagement and willingness, right? Including our curiosity, creating things through that possibilities, getting kids to engage through those ideas of possibilities, which, by the way, leads to perseverance, an important component we all know in learning, right? And then it's that positivity. It's framing learning as a positive experience, both from a growth mindset as well as from a strengths-based mindset. And then with that agency in the middle, it's the I can that comes together to know that together we're going to learn this. These are the main ideas around willingness and agency, our keys to engagement. Thanks for listening.